A security camera captured the moment police arrived with guns drawn at Rick Wilson's Florida home.
I walked out on a cold and rainy, stormy night in my boxers and a t-shirt, had my hands up. I knew what it was. I'd been swatted.
The local sheriff was responding to a fake 911 call, claiming the veteran political operative killed his wife and had a weapon. In the dead of night, Wilson says heavily armed officers started banging on his door.
It is shocking to be standing there with a bunch of guys with AR-15s. God forbid you come out there with a gun thinking it's somebody else trying to assault you and not the police. You get killed.
Recent swatting attacks have targeted everyone from the special counsel investigating Donald Trump to federal judges and members of Congress from both parties. Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley was hit twice in 1 week.
The last thing you want is to see multiple law enforcement officials with guns drawn pointing at my parents.
Hands up!
The FBI has launched a national swatting database as the Justice Department sounds the alarm.
A deeply disturbing spike in threats against those who serve the public.
Researchers of domestic extremism see swatting calls as part of a growing trend toward political violence and intimidation.
The norms of civility have frayed in the United States.
3 years after the attack on the Capitol, and 9 months ahead of the next election, there are threats from anti-government militias and lone actors like the man who attacked an FBI field office days after agents searched Donald Trump's Florida home.
We have this permissive environment right now, whether that's because of leadership or particularly pervasive conspiracy theories that are driving certain individuals and groups towards violence.
Swatting attacks may be the canary in the coal mine, part of a political climate where directed violence becomes normalized, even expected.
It's not just about the temperature, it's also about the volume of moments, the number of opportunities at which somebody could conduct an act of violence.
In a country where there are more guns than people, it's a worrying sign. Ahead of November's election, those who've already been victimized openly worry about what comes next.
The terrifying part will be when it's not just the crazy people, when it's the people who think, I'm going to support my president by killing somebody he doesn't like.
While politically motivated violence has skewed toward the far right, it's not exclusive to it. And as violence becomes increasingly normalized, the most extreme on both sides may feel emboldened to act. Jackson Proskow, Global News, Washington.